Hello.
What's up, everybody?
Thank you for joining us. This is Waxing Poetically About Nothing.
Yep,
Episode
17,
18.
17.
18.
No, we're not doing this again.
We're losing track of what number we're on.
No. One person's losing track. The rest of us are pretty on track.
Well, I was on track. It's like with my wife's birthday. Every time she tells me what year she's born, I always think it's the wrong year. I'm like, she tells me like 90. She goes 92, and I'm like, 91?
91, right?
You said 91. She's like, no, 92. So
93?
when I'm like doing the bank, so what's the date of birth? I'm like, gotta take a minute, and then immediately
Month and day, I got down to a T though. That year.
Yeah,
always
that's pretty good.
off.
Like, of course, it's it's coming up real quick. July 15th, right after July 4th. Yeah, I basically go broke from like the beginning of July because my sister's birthday here, July birthday, and then like my friend Chasten's kid's birthday, and then it's like my kid's birthday, my other kid, it's ridiculous birthdays, one after another.
This should be the thumbnail for today's podcast.
I wish we could do that.
I'm just saying, a lot of birthdays going on.
In July, it's busy.
Right around July, got a lot of presents to buy, a lot of cards to buy, a lot of things.
It's like you have 2 Christmases.
Pretty much. No, your Christmas just starts in like July. And it doesn't end till like January.
Jesus.
It's like a 6-month like ordeal.
Just buying shit for people.
Yeah, then you're like going to parties, and then like the last one you're like, whose kid is this?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I swear I'm a godparent, but I don't know who the hell this kid is.
My 3rd birthday month this week.
So many kids. But that's just normally how it goes. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happened when you have 3 kids yourself. And man, every time I yell at one, it's like, wrong name, your name.
You, the face.
That's how it was growing up for me.
Was it your name?
Aaron Solomon. You!
That's exactly what I do to my kids. You know it.
I've heard him call him Grava.
Grava.
I corrected. Gracie! It's like, what?
Racy.
Yeah.
That's never been my name.
I sound like a Japanese and shit. People are worried about me. They're like, why is this white Japanese dude next door?
Yelling at kids.
Comes out in a kimono. I'm like, it's not a kimono.
They're comfortable.
It's a robe.
It's silky. It feels like a cloud.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
I don't really know. You know what a kimono feels like? You have a
Yes,
kimono?
I wore a kimono when I did like taekwondo when I was very young. And it's very, very like light.
Oh, those are called kimonos? Damn,
Yeah.
I guess I've worn one too.
A kimono is a traditional Japanese wear.
Yeah, it's like really light and it's got
Yeah, it's
little...
like pajamas and shit.
Pretty much. But if you go to jiu-jitsu, like in jiu-jitsu or judo, that shit is not like light.
No,
it's just
thicker,
like a carpet.
It's like a good thick
mat.
material.
It's like a wrapping
Kimono
carpet.
is what they
It has to be
wore,
strong 'cause you, like, grab it
walking
and-
around in town to like go shopping and out with their family and stuff. The gi and jujitsu and judo
it's
is
made to
what they
choke
wore when
Like
they
combat.
were training.
Yeah,
I would like
get
to
that.
choke people with my gi. It's the greatest thing ever. Like white belts come in and they're like in the gi and they've never been in the gi and you're like, the choke. They're like, why do I wear this thing? And then you're like, put them in a bow and arrow and you're like, hold them out and you choke them with their own gi. That's great stuff.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
So, but the thing is, like, white belts are not food. I'm a spokesperson for the
not food.
No, in reality, I think everybody should be like, especially when you're a white belt. I think you should get dominated just to understand how really good they really are. Because there's some guys out there who will just toy with you and make you look like a baby. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, like years.
You were
and years
defenseless on your back, and you're just like in trouble. It's just the way
Especially
it is.
white belt. Yeah. You need to go through that. You need to get humbled.
I don't care if
You
you
should-
wrestled in high school.
You gotta respect that grind.
Just ain't gonna happen. You might beat another white belt, but you won't beat a blue belt. You won't beat a purple belt. You won't beat. It's never gonna happen that way. Like a blue belt is definitely gonna be able to kick anyone's ass in the street, guaranteed. That's 100% the truth. In a jiu-jitsu, like a grappling match.
Yeah, he goes.
But he can grab him and defend himself because he knows how to, catch punches. But and most people don't know how to fight. Unless you fight somebody who really knows how to fight.
Then he would, if he like matched up with somebody that was also a blue
Since
belt,
we're
but he would
talking
recognize that immediately. Be like, whoa, you train?
Yeah.
Get up here, bro. Let's talk.
Yeah.
Or they're
that
gonna
was
throw
what
down.
I-
Yeah.
Well, I would like a respectable.
Yeah, well, how would you feel?
I would request. I would like to
We have
challenge.
taken it to this point. I would enjoy a fight, and then we could talk about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Then we
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what would you do, like, if that happened? Like, you're at a bar and like you're about to get in a scuffle with someone, and like they're just trained just like you. You know?
I would
like,
love that.
You'd be like, man, what the fuck? Like,
Valley
what's going on here?
Tudo!
Valley Tudo.
We're gonna need a round after this. Give us like 30 minutes, then we're gonna need a round.
But I'm not going to say he is like that. Not every competitor or any fighter is just like, I can fight somebody and then be 100% okay with it, because that's not the truth.
No.
A lot of fighters get their emotions involved in their fights, and that's why they like break down and stuff. Like, not when they win. I'm talking about like they break down in the middle of the fight. You know what I'm saying? And like they get discouraged or their momentum drops, that kind of stuff.
Or if they shit themselves, that would probably be this.
Oh well, hey, I wanted to thank you for going into this UFC fight.
You're welcome.
Well, I just want to say one thing about
some historic shit happened.
Well,
Kind
Literally.
of. Yeah.
it's
She
kind of
got hit
breathtaking.
so
So give me a
hard she
minute.
shit herself in the UFC. Just for all y'all out there who haven't seen
Not
the fight,
even
don't
just
know what we're
that.
talking
People
about.
shit themselves.
But
before.
Felicia Herring, dude,
No, but
is
I've
a
seen
beast.
that, yeah.
She's phenomenal.
That's true.
She got
Yeah.
hit so
But
hard.
here's a question. She choked her so hard, and you know it looked like she was not getting out of it, and everybody's like, oh, she looks like she's out, and nobody stopped it. How many fights have you seen that they've gone that long, and then they kept choking until they're completely out? I've always thought it was, you either tap or go to sleep.
Yeah.
There's no other tap it, snap it, or sleep.
This one got
There's
stopped early.
There's no, but I'm going to go directly to this one.
There's no
Michael
rules on
Chiesa
board.
versus Kevin Lee. The thing about it was, yes, he was getting dominated the entire fight. Yes, he was getting wrecked. Now, how many fights have you seen them getting dominated and then lose their energy and then get submitted? So the thing is about this is Michael Chiesa was okay in that situation.
Yeah, he was
a lot of
fine.
times when somebody gets a rear naked choke on you, your best thing to do is kind of go limp and then like let him choke his arm out, because he's going to try to squeeze his arm and it's going to eventually get weaker and then you can break it. Because he didn't have it locked when he went for the gable grip position instead of the bicep over the neck position. So he felt more safe. You get what I'm saying in that position shift. So as a jiu-jitsu guy, I understood, like, okay, so he's okay. And then like he stopped it and I was like, what just happened? And he immediately got up and was like, what are you doing? I've done this many times in fights. And
I wasn't in trouble.
I understand. Well, he was in trouble. But here's another question.
Maybe.
Here's another question. Kevin Lee was striking with 12 to 6 elbows to the back of the dome. Just
Yeah, that's illegal.
I don't
Not only
I
to the
don't-
back of the head, 12 to 6 is illegal as well.
I don't
Yeah, you can't
understand.
do 12 to 6, so
I don't
why do you
understand
get
how
caught?
he was able to do that.
And strikes to the back of the head. Anywhere in the back of the neck, back of the head is.
It was right on the top, the crown, and then right on like here, and then he started bleeding. Because he was trying to, block himself up. But I think Michael Chiesa would have lost anyways. Just saying. But I think they should rematch just to see. Because I think the submission guy.
Because what round was that? In the second round?
First
right?
round.
It was first round.
Very first round.
So say he makes
It went so quick.
Say he survives that. Say he makes it through. Like how many minutes and seconds?
He's gonna get tired.
Comes out in the next round, which has happened before, and murk that guy that was just dominated.
Yeah, I've seen it so many times.
Dude, with
But
that
we won't know
aggression,
now because you stopped it early.
you can't keep that pace for 5 minute, 5-minute rounds. You
You
can't
get tired
keep that
out.
pace for 3 5-minute rounds. You can't do it. Not as fast as he was going, because he was trying to wrestle, he was trying to rush, he was trying to everything, throwing everything he got into it. And then that whole night was kind of freaky, because Fedor Emelianenko, the double knockout, the double drop,
Wow.
and then Mitchell just got up.
First.
Quicker. He recovered quicker.
Well, he's a younger fighter,
very
I
young,
guess.
Yeah, taking much less damage than Fedor
much
has.
less damage than Fedor has, but they both just boom. And I think Fedor was actually a little bit harder, just solid shot, and then Mitchell just threw a good one. And I just think Fedor's chin is just not what it used to be.
He's taking too much damage. You see it with everybody who doesn't defend themselves much, like Liddell and others that later in their career they have glass jaws.
Yeah, when they
Anytime that they get caught with a solid punch. Like, I've seen Liddell get knocked out and he wasn't really hit that hard.
Well, the truth
later in
is,
his career.
the people who have the mentality of take a hit, give a hit, and I used to have that mentality, but if you have that mentality of take a hit, give a hit, you're going to get hurt. When you get to you can't take all those hits. You got to learn how to dodge. You got to learn how to bob and weave. You got to learn how to move. You can't just.
You learn how to box.
Yeah, you got to learn how to use everything, not just kickboxing, everything. You have to be able to do all that. But That's what makes mixed martial arts so awesome, because you may not be good at that, but you're good at something else really good. So, you try to utilize what your advantages are. But the last thing I want to say is Chael Sonnen versus Wanderlei Silva. That was Wanderlei Silva and him were, let's just say, I think Wanderlei was pushing the pace the entire time. Silva was definitely trying to finish him. But it looked like Chael was just trying to stall and kind of wear him out, which is kind of lame, and that's why Silva was like, fuck this. You don't want to fight. You just want to, try to hold me down and shit, which you're a good wrestler, so okay.
Makes sense.
We can wrestle forever, you know what I mean? But he could out-grapple him, but it would take much longer to set up submissions, much longer to do it, because he had to work on him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, in reality, he didn't have that much time. But I just feel that wasn't a fight. And then you're going to get up there and call out Fedor Emelianenko after you beat. Come on, Chael. That's a little.
He called out Fedor.
Yes, he did.
He's looking for paydays, man. He's trying to set up.
Because he's nearing the end of his fight career, and he's trying to stack as much cash in the bank while he can.
Yeah, but he's. And that's why he's grinding on Wanderlei Silva too, because he doesn't want to throw hands with Wanderlei. He doesn't want to catch a bunch of Wanderlei shots.
The axe murderer?
No, he's gonna grind that dude.
Man, I love Silva's just like.
But Chael kind of dominated him. No.
He did. He out-wrestled him. He out-wrestled
him. He caught him a few times standing as well.
But he eats that. That's like when he gets hit, he starts throwing. Every time he got hit, he went to throw and it was taken down. And I'm like, oh, there we go again. It's like irritating because he wants to bang with you, but you're just popping takedown. You know what I mean? That's when he got the best takedown.
But he consistently landed.
Yeah, he consistently
The amount of punches landed by Chael versus... Dude, Wanderlei only landed like 13, 15 punches that whole fight?
It's like he was chasing him.
Yeah.
He was chasing him.
And Chael Sonnen hit him like 50 or 60 times.
Damn.
Yeah. The amount of strikes landed was crazy, but it didn't
that
seem...
was a ground fight, too.
It didn't seem like that when you watch it. It didn't seem like the other guy landed 4 times as many strikes.
I just think it's...
Not as good as the fight as you were hoping for.
Yeah. Yes.
Definitely
Those
not.
always suck.
Chael was definitely not trying to push
None
the
of them
pace.
were. All of them were like, oh,
They were
wanted Fedor to just like do something great.
You wanted to see the old Fedor.
Like kicking
I did like how it was a knock, like he went out in a crazy way.
Yeah,
that's a crazy. He should end his career now because that was a crazy way to end your career. That was a crazy fight. Everybody be like, okay, that was just a phenomenal.
That's the way to go out.
That's a way to go out. Just a freak accident, crazy thing that made you lose.
Double knockout.
Dude,
knockdown.
Knockdown.
Both of their eyes rolled back.
Yeah.
They were both knocked out.
They were both
they were both unconscious.
They were like,
it just made Trion like, oh.
They should actually, you know what? Crazy shit. Okay, this is in Bellator, right? So let's say
it's supposed to be when the knees buckle and the eyes roll back like it's done.
Let's say they should turn that over into a draw.
Draw. Should
turn
that into a second fight. Get those dudes more money.
I think it should have been a draw, like really in my book.
No way.
As soon as they both went,
no way.
I'm like,
you gotta understand. They both caught the same hit, but one overcame. So he's definitely the winner. He's definitely the winner. That was a street fight. Would you say? Oh no! You're over.
Nah, but the rules in the UFC are
so.
if the knees buckle and the eyes roll, like.
No, if you're out, if you're not completely out and you're not defending yourself, then you're done.
Yeah, most of the time I've seen refs like boom within
but
split
a lot of refs try to save people when they don't. I just don't feel like
I saw a ref let him and he's just out and it's like 4 or 5 punches.
Yeah, they're letting him be like, stop.
Nah, keep going.
But then
last
there's a
three
lot
too
of
much.
times. There's guys that are still defending. Like,
what about the guy that's like leaking out blood, just like
clean it.
He's like, that's clean. He's like,
yeah, but he's confident.
We're gonna need a medic.
His fucking forehead spreading like a water hose.
Yeah, you should probably stop that fight.
You should put something in that. I mean, like maybe like another metal plate. I mean, that shit's fucked up. I'm just saying, like you see some gnarly elbows, and it's like elbows are dangerous. But then they're all like, oh yeah, you can definitely elbow to the face, elbow to the head, fall down on the ground. I'm like,
are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to get that.
No 12s and 6s though, because that makes no sense. But you can put them right across somebody's fucking temple.
Oh, but you
better yet, let me take my shin that's like a baseball bat and swing it at your head. But don't elbow. Don't
You
go
do it.
6. You got like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Don't
I feel like my
soccer kick.
seatbelt.
I guess because they don't want you doing that on the spine, on the back of the neck. They don't want you fucking
Were you-
paralyzing.
Yeah. It all comes from those
Dude,
martial arts videos like breaking
whatever.
bricks and
The
shit.
worst thing is
Yeah.
when somebody goes to throw you an armbar and they stack your head and then they pick you up and just slam your head straight down.
That's dangerous. Your neck goes.
Well, bro, there's a guy.
They put you
Check
right
this.
there on
There's
that
a guy.
Fucking C4.
I'm telling you right now,
right
he's literally cannot feel his body.
C4.
He's trying to recover right now, but he was in the Worlds. Dude picked him up, and just stacked him, and just took his neck out. Man, he just lost off of the fight. He said he went completely numb. That's insane. That is insane, man. Like,
Can't feel your body.
let it go. Let it go.
that.
I mean, like, if that guy's gonna try to slam you, like, don't slam your dude. Don't. Even if you're in competition in Worlds, you should not slam him on his head. Like, his head is a vulnerable.
It just seems
such a vulnerable
unsportsman.
position.
Yeah,
In the
I
streets,
don't know.
definitely do
The
it.
streets definitely do.
Yeah,
it.
Slam that
100%
man
do
down.
It. Yeah, if it's an option, do it. In a competition, no, I don't think you should. No one's trying to get
In the
no one's
spirit
trying to
of good
career-ending
sportsmanship,
injury.
you
Yeah.
should not try to cause actual bodily harm, lasting.
If
bodily
he doesn't
harm.
tap, then yeah, break it.
But don't slam.
Oh,
that
yeah.
man. Don't
Wow.
slam that man. That's his wrist, though.
Even in
Not
competition.
tapping,
Even in
Tell
competition.
them tap,
yeah,
and
tap. I'm gonna break
Tap,
it.
I'm gonna snap it. Don't make me
Well,
snap it.
Hey,
Snap.
well, hold on.
What
Have
if
you
you-
ever seen Frank Mir versus Nogueira?
Yeah. Frank
when,
gets his
he,
shit.
when he break it, no, Frank breaks
Nogueira.
Nogueira's shoulder in a omoplata. And there was no time for you to say, oh, at first he got it, and then just boom, just
cranked
set
it.
up, and he went to go like set to go move, and he just moved his hips, and there goes that arm. It wasn't like a,
Frank
I'm
Mir
going to
did
give you a
that on-
second.
He did that on purpose. He intentionally broke it. He
Guaranteed.
didn't put pressure to get him to tap.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
He shifted his hips and put his weight and fucking broke it.
Welcome to the jungle.
Don't
That's
you,
how I
don't
think
you
it
even
should
think there's some
be.
people out
You're
there that even
gonna
if you got your
die.
shit snapped, that person would
Yes.
still not tap? He'd be like, fuck it, you broke it even still, but I'm not tapping.
Yep.
There's some of those out there. So even if you snap that person's shit, it's not going to be over. That's crazy. So like, oh, now I'm really going to
Guarantee you, if you get back up and punch them on that snap, they're not gonna want to keep fighting. If you snap it and they still don't tap, by the grace of God, you get up and hit them in there.
No. Grab the bone break and grind the bone into it.
Ooh!
They will tap.
Let me
Yeah.
put it this way.
They'll
Hey, let me put it
They'll
this way.
screw like
I've
a-
seen somebody
yeah.
break their arm and still fight. I see someone break their hands.
And how many
still
how many
fight.
times they're gonna get another hit from there though? Like you keep
Not much.
Yeah,
Not
that's what
much.
I'm saying. You hit him in that broken arm a couple times. It don't matter if you didn't tap when you broke it. He's gonna tap.
Well, I don't think it was when he
You
tapped
got you
it. I
kick
think,
him.
I think it was
kick
like
that arm.
he fell, broke his arm.
Imagine
and
now
just
kicking
like-
somebody.
Just throw a head kick. Make him block it with that arm that you just broke, or catch it to the
He
chin.
goes.
Oh my god! And he, oh yeah, and he checks
He's
it with
either
the
gonna check
brokenness,
it or
and
just
he's,
take
you
it to
just
the
full on
dome.
blast him with a kick. Oh!
I mean, if you
It just
Man.
disintegrates his forearm.
at this point,
Oh,
Just like all
he
over.
broke his arm
It's
in
on
7
him,
spots.
really.
yeah, like he's not giving
You know,
up.
he knew
Full
what
arm
he was
just-
getting into at that point. So.
He's the one continuing to fight.
I'm
so.
sorry, brother.
Well, man, you got a warrior spirit, man. Like, I got a real warrior spirit.
I
Like,
feel
it's going to take a
terrible.
lot to put me down. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know.
But you gonna let someone
For
break
me
you
personally,
let someone break your arm?
For
though,
me
man?
personally, I don't know, bro. I
I might bitch out.
Yo, if you're
You head
if-
kick me
if-
really good, I'll be like, nah,
If
it's
you're
not
in a
worth it. I quit.
competition and like you're about to, are you gonna tap or let your arm get broken?
I'm a fucking tap.
Better.
I'm not gonna let.
Man.
Yeah, that's my likely.
what tournament
is money on that?
Competition,
Worlds?
I'm a tap.
Is it Worlds?
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
You're going to break that bitch.
For me,
I know.
that's
Corey.
fucking gangster. No.
You're going to have to.
Gonna put some Tom
What-
Hardy
hold on, hold on.
Warriors
What about Pan
coming
Am?
back at him with a
Real-
broken-
Hey, you're going to break it too.
What about European Pan Am?
I ain't going to be in Europe.
What about Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, guaranted.
You have to break that.
You're going to have to snap it,
that's
bro.
the show.
I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm going to fight until that motherfucker is just on foot. I'm
I'm
definitely going to mess up some ligaments, or even if I can still bend it, I'm probably going to be in a little
Even if that's
swing.
your last match ever, because it gets so fucked up. You're like, I
No,
still won.
well, you don't think about that when you're doing it. You just,
Yeah, it's
you know,
probably-
balls. Because, hey,
probably
dude, I've
should.
seen submissions go so deep, and then the dude just crank, and then he gets out of it and gets to the back, and it's like, oh, and then he just chokes. It just,
sweet revenge.
you know what I mean? Like,
That is
when
the
you have a
sweet
fight
revenge.
that's like that, like with somebody who's like,
Slip out.
you consider like amazing, you know? Like,
You're like, how did he do that?
what the fuck?
Slightly odd, and it kind of like distracts you there for a second, I guess.
Guaranteed. Like,
But I mean, what would you do if you broke someone's arm and you saw them just keep coming at you, man?
respect for sure, but I still fight.
I'm gonna have to put you down, but
I still have to, like,
how would you feel? Like you would kind of just be like, oh shit.
I throw
All
a head
right,
kick,
man. I'm
like
sorry.
I said, I throw a head kick right to that side. But watch him, he comes over with the other hand and taps it down. I'll be like, oh, you did!
I kind of don't want to do that again because I respect you, but I gotta do it.
Then I fake a leg and then tap to the body and tap, and, with a hook to the head. Oh, then he just. Sorry, I get my, every time.
watch him
Every
just
time.
like throw his head down and catch.
Dude,
it
hey, we
on
were
top
thinking about
like
getting
shit.
a camera and just like putting somebody on the shoulder and hit pads with me and just watching how I punch and how I move.
Yeah, I can
And
do
dude,
it.
a lot of people say it's like really ridiculous when they spar with me because I set the pace so well. Like I set where we're going, what we're doing.
When we go over, we'll practice it. We'll practice different methods, trying to get it like just right.
See what it looks like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Man, I'm about that. And then we'll have videos coming soon.
For sure.
Check that out.
Yeah.
That'd be something serious. But
We should probably set you up your own personal page for that.
hey, man, I love it. Like everywhere I go, they're like, "Hey, man, did you fight in that?" And I like started to get noticed by people. That's great, especially around where I live, in community and everything.
Dude, that's gotta be cool.
It's gotta
as
be
shit.
nice
That's
to
pretty
know that your
cool.
community's got your back. Like, oh
Yeah, it's
hey,
pretty
like
cool.
cool, you were there. Like,
Man, I just hate that I have to take off for a little bit because of the work that I do. Air conditioning is so busy, so hectic right now.
especially
So
right now.
yeah, I definitely got to take off and handle that. You know what I mean? But I
It's
think
not permanent.
yeah, it's not permanent. It's not forever. So when I get back to September, I'm hoping September to start back to competing and maybe get a month into me and then back to training. I was hoping to train a little bit more, but often, but only get like a couple hours here in the evening. But Sundays is my like rest day. I gotta sleep. I need to
Gotta get
recover.
in.
Definitely. So what was your topic then? What you talking about?
Mine?
What'd you bring in?
I got a couple things if y'all want to talk about some crazy bullshit.
Always.
It's not really crazy bullshit, but I figured something out. I heard something the other day that I actually did not know. Okay, so any of y'all go to a chiropractor? No. What are y'all's thoughts on chiropractors? How much y'all know about the chiropractic?
I know
business?
that there's like there's a stigma, like you're not a real doctor, or whatever. I'm not for that. Like, hey, it's just a dude like trying to make his living. Like, don't be hating on him,
Yeah, I get that, but
Well-
I did find out that they're really not doctors.
No, they're
They
not.
have no
No, they're-
medical
they're-
licensing,
Mm-mm.
none of that. They go
No,
to
none of that.
special schools, 15 in the country, started by a guy named, oh no, his thing went away. DD something. Let me look it up real quick. But yeah, they're not real doctors. There's no scientific backing that they pull from any universities or medical
Just
institutions.
feels good, man.
They have all these claims about it, like we can cure like all these different sort of ailments with like all over your body, not just your back, right? Like it could be they claim indigestion, it's like oh you got heartburn, let me crack your spine a little bit, we'll fix your fucking heartburn, all kind of weird shit. None of that's backed. The only thing that the scientific community give them is oh you got lower back pain, come here real quick, I can help you with that. That's all they'll give them.
Well,
Yeah, that's about all I'd go to.
I'll tell you
it
something
for.
about a chiropractor, man. I've never been to one, but
I have.
I just feel like I've heard about people dying in there.
Yes, it's crazy how many die a year.
I don't want to do that.
Daniel David Palmer, he was the inventor. Now this guy was
Hold on,
also
dying from like someone popping the spine and severing their spinal cord.
It's a certain thing where they cut a certain artery in your back from the way they twist some of your joints, and you will die. You'll either have a stroke or like a heart attack.
Crazy.
I'm never going to the
Look
chiropractor.
at
Never.
me.
They don't even
Watch.
get a real
Hey, I'm
doctor's
so sorry.
school,
Somebody's
like,
going to be
not
watching
gonna
and they're a chiropractor. and
There's a
It's
chiropractor that
bullshit.
sent me a friend request
Stop
on
subscribing.
Facebook the other
Definitely.
day.
I don't want to
Dude,
listen to this.
26 fatalities a year from chiropractic.
That doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot.
That's
Like,
26 people a year.
That's
Just
too
from
much and
just-
much to get a
They'd
massage.
be like, I was
guy.
gonna say they'd be like going to get a massage and like you die. Like,
Yeah,
oh, man, like,
I bet there's none of that. Well, there might be
Hey,
one.
babe, you want to go relax?
like, yeah, you're just getting deep tissue and you have a stroke or something.
But get this
you know?
shit.
Like, I
So,
don't
like,
know.
the guy that invented it, right? His name is Daniel David Palmer. They call him D.D. Palmer. He was a magnetist or a magnetic healer before he did all this, right? You ever heard of that weird, crazy
No.
pseudoscience bullshit? It's one of these things, these holistic, homeopathic, all natural, organic people push. They're like, oh,
So
if
they
we
like
use magnets on your body, we can heal you and do no, none of that's fucking real either. It's all bullshit. So he not only propagated this, but chiropractic has become, what do they say, in the year, from 2012, it was a $77 billion industry for Medicare.
Oh my gosh.
Medicare care for the elderly. So our tax dollars are going
Paying for them to die.
Yes.
a bunch of old
Let me
people
break
to
your
go
arm.
get their backs. Like
Our
cracked
tax dollars
off.
are paying for that through the Medicare. Yes.
That's
Dang.
fucking stupid.
77 billion.
Where is this debt coming from?
Oh, a lot of other places, but
I'm
besides
just
that.
kidding.
It's from folding old people like tacos.
Bro, okay, so
Or like
maybe,
lawn chairs. Like,
maybe y'all should just like maybe do that one twisty woo that, you know, cuts people off and just knock out a few 100,000 of them.
Trying to drop population control over here. Calm down.
So there's this guy that wrote a book. In his book, what does it say his name? It doesn't.
D.D. Palmer.
Oh, no.
It's
19,
It's
I mean,
an
1895? Dude, that's all long.
That's when he started.
So how do you know this really doesn't work?
Because it's been scientific, like
Yeah,
by
like
the
all this-
medical and scientific community, like just constantly disproved.
What? Show me. Which one? Who?
Which communities? All right. Let's see. What we can
Who are these people who say
The
it is not
National
true?
Health Organization.
Well,
I'm going to
NHI
question it
is
for you,
one.
chiropractors. I'm going to question it for you.
You don't have to. Why are you defending this bullshit?
chiropractic
26 people a
advocate.
year matter, bro. Those people matter. They were people.
You know,
They had
cry
families.
lives matter, bro. Cry lives matter.
Yeah.
I want to make that a hashtag.
That's so crazy. That's so
Instead
insane.
of going to a chiropractor, you should go to somewhere like Crime
And then,
Recovery.
and then you hear the pothead in the back. We kill zero. You know what I'm saying?
True
I'm
though,
like,
not one death.
Shut up, you.
Stay out of this.
Shut up, you. We're not talking to you. You be quiet.
Yeah, man.
So much.
legalize it. You stay out of this.
This is not a topic with you in it.
Top 10 chiropractic studies of 2013.
What? Top
You wanted a list? Here's your list.
10. Oh, please.
We got
The real people.
Results.
this is like the main.
that
list.
says Liquid Aloha.
Oh,
That's
okay.
badass.
Number 2, AMA recommended recommends
American
chiropractic before
Medical
resorting to
Association.
surgery. Okay, so that's from the AMA. So what's the first one?
These are, I'm pretty sure this sounds like a positive article, like 10 things that like the scientific community
Yeah,
has
bro. If
found.
I break your
But,
arm
like-
and you broke your shoulder, I think it's gonna be a good thing.
But
Just
it's kind of seen
redislocated
as the
it.
same as
But it's
like,
all related. What I'm saying is it's all related to lower back pain, lumbar disc, stuff like that. It's nothing.
You know how
no
like
other claims that they.
So the
Say
arm
four
and
guys-
stuff they do. Is
None of that
just-
stuff.
Well,
is
like
gonna help, no.
acupuncture, and how people say like you get acupuncture and it can heal like this and this and that.
What about acupuncture? Is that another hoax?
That's more like just like
It's,
this.
yeah,
It's a
that's what I'm saying.
placebo
They're in the
effect.
same. They're in the same ballpark.
Yeah.
Like
Acupuncture.
on the,
Do
in
you
the
believe
actual
in a chi?
scientific.
That's what acupuncture
Yes.
is. It's all about your internal chi. Really?
Yeah, my
crazy.
grandmother.
Okay, that doesn't make. Well, your grandmother believes in that. I'm asking. If you
Like
believe in that.
crystals and energy.
No, that's all bullshit. That's
She
what
is
it
like
is.
Say,
your
bro.
energy, like the
Just
flow
saying.
of your actual.
Tell this man. You better stop disrespecting Nana.
I'm disrespecting the ideology.
The ideology. No, just kidding.
It's different.
I have no way to
Ideology has
defend
no
it and
face.
tell you anything about
Because
it.
it's not something
I know,
precious to
or
you.
follow, or really do it. But
Yeah, all for just like lower back joint pains or lumbar injury relief and shit like that.
You know, old people falling over, breaking their hip and shit.
Yeah.
well,
that's not
man,
help.
You go get your back.
I'm worried about that. If you have an injury and they go in there and they like injure it more.
Well,
That too.
so it should be like some kind of like doctor, like on every facility that kind of like oversees everything, like in case something kind of pops off the wrong way. You
Yeah.
know, like some actual like
Real
MD who's there to
MD.
just be like, hey, like okay, like this is exactly what you did. We can get, we can, you know.
All right, sir, you dislocated your main
We're
artery.
just gonna need
How'd you dislocate it? Well, you
But you
broke
know
your
what, like,
shoulder, it grinded it,
then-
and now it's bleeding out
But
slowly
that doctor's
internally.
job would pretty much
So you're
be
gonna
to
die in
accept,
about,
like,
you know, that's
malpractice
crazy
suits.
shit.
These are also words directly from an ex-chiropractor that now speaks out and has written a book against it. Here's like the 20 things most chiropractors won't tell you. Number 1, chiropractic theory and practice are not based on knowledge related to health, disease, and healthcare. 2, many chiropractors promise too much. 3, our education is vastly inferior to that of a medical doctor's. My thing is, there's no credible evidence to support the use of spinal manipulation for anything other than uncomplicated mechanical type back pain. No evidence at all to support chiropractic subluxation theory.
You go ahead.
I thought the camera was off.
No, go ahead.
That's fine.
Medicare paying for millions of treatments per year. The chiropractic manipulation can cause a stroke by causing a tear in the major artery running through the neck.
Yeah, I told you. Something with the main artery.
Carotid jugular.
Yeah. Of the cervical spine can produce dissections. Of the vertebral and carotid.
Carotid.
How about carotid?
I was like, artery.
Wow, how about carotid arteries? These injuries can be severe, requiring endovascular stenting and cranial surgery. Cranial surgery. They gotta have a fucking head surgery. That sounds awesome. In this patient series, a significant percentage, 31% of patients were left permanently disabled or died as a result of their arterial injuries. I can't speak.
That's insane.
Damn.
Can't read either.
That's from the University of Albuquerque Neurosurgery Department, 2011.
Yeah.
So basically,
that's pretty fucking credible.
if you
That's crazy. 31% of people die from this shit a year.
How many?
31%.
31 of the afflicted.
Oh, I'm sorry. In this,
One
in
with
that
the 26
patient
people.
series.
31 of the
So
patients.
31% of those 26 people that get the severed artery die from it.
Yeah.
So that's
Do the math. What is 31% of 26 people?
Like 6.
6 people die from that.
tops. That's a bad quick.
So
math.
26 are injured, 6 are
and have to have like
killed.
brain surgery and shit.
That's insane.
Expensive. It's like
So do you really want that pop?
$1,000
Yeah.
surgery.
So do you really want that pump? No.
It
That
really
good
worth it.
stretch.
But then again, how many people go into the doctor for
Knee surgery, die. You know?
spleen removal? You know.
Oh, spleen. Speaking of spleen, when I was 7, I ruptured my spleen in 2 places. I was bleeding out internally. I went to the Tomball ER. My mom found out about it, wanted to rush me downtown with a life flight to the Children's Hospital. They told her right there, ma'am, he won't make it. I still have my spleen. It's fine. I'm good to go. I didn't die. That's way more intense than popping a fucking back, and I didn't die. Fuck chiropractors, man. Like,
Whoa.
People go in for routine surgeries in doctors' offices and die all the time.
all the time.
Doctors leave gloves in people. Like, have you ever watched...
Did you hear about the scalpel? Did you ever hear that? Somebody left a scalpel in somebody?
Oh my god, the guy moved and he's like, oh my god.
Feels like
To the
something's
leg,
cutting me from the
something-
inside.
Something-
Bro,
gloves.
Like, have you ever watched, like, live surgery?
it's creepy.
There's a whole channel for
Maybe.
it. Like on
When I used to
cable.
work at
Dude,
Phobia,
I've watched a lot of it.
What? I didn't
Yeah.
have that channel.
Yeah.
What service
Well, my
do you
aunt,
have?
hold on.
I would watch the shit out of that.
My aunt is a scrub tech, like one of the people who are like handing the doctor scalpels and stuff for in the surgery.
Sees all the good stuff.
She sees all kinds of stuff. The grossest thing she's ever told me was, now hold on. I don't know if y'all want to hear this.
I do.
Viewer discretion is advised.
So,
Don't.
alright, so basically here's what's happening.
Well
This
played,
guy
dude.
couldn't use the restroom, so it like clogged back up inside him. So they had to remove it from him. You know what I'm saying? So they had to open up his stomach, remove all
the waste.
the waste,
Fecal matter.
the fecal matter,
Yeah.
inside of him, and pull it all out, and then put it back together.
Yeah.
That's
Humpty
disgusting.
Dumpty. Some real
I'm just
Humpty
saying that.
Dumpty.
Can you imagine what that smells like? Blood and crap like together.
And your guts being cut
Yeah.
open. Like
You're
that's
not-
your
you're not
digestive tract
No,
being
you'd
cut
be out
open.
completely. You'd be
I'm talking about the
completely out.
person doing it.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you'd have like mask on. They might put some smell good shit in there. Or...
What like
Menthol.
Like lavender oil?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
sure.
They put like
man.
menthol
oil?
Well, they put like
It
menthol and stuff, like really
Making
strong,
this blood shit,
yeah,
don't
like really
do that.
strong smells, so
It's,
they
it's
can't.
peppermint oil.
I think you would taste it.
And it gives you a migraine.
Yeah, I bet.
I've had people-
gives you a migraine.
You definitely want to fucking
Yeah,
do the
strong
migraine
scent
operate
right
on
under
you.
your
All
nose,
I'm
that's
saying
gonna
is,
give
I
you
just
a
don't think
migraine.
that would be a job that I'd be like, hey, guess what I do? You know, that's why like when my aunt told me, I was like, holy, wow. And then like my friend became a paramedic, Corry, and I was just like,
I used to want to be an ER nurse.
dude, that's insane. Like the stuff he's told me about, I'm just like,
That would be crazy.
buddy,
Like Ben
buddy,
Cobb.
Oh,
I
man.
if
thought
you ever
about-
need a shoulder to cry on, I'm here for you. Because it's
Aw.
like something serious.
Such a sweetheart.
I would honestly not mind being like a mortician.
No, what the?
That's lonely, but yeah, all right.
Like,
If
You gotta fucking-
you
you
like to
really
look
gotta
at dead
fucking
bodies
live.
on a daily basis and put it back together,
bro, I wouldn't have to deal with people. However person I would deal with would be
You know
dead.
what? My mom was.
He would always deal with
like my
dead
mom's
people.
dream job since she was like younger was to be a mortician. Like that's what she wants to eventually like go back to school for and go do.
Why would you? I'm sorry.
Exactly
Great
for
job
that
for you,
because
but-
she doesn't want to deal with people like. And
Yeah,
she
I
wants to
think it'd be
console,
pretty
like, she
chill.
wants
I
to be able to
understand it.
console people like
I
in
think
a
it'd be pretty
funeral home,
chill.
and then not have to deal with anybody like all day. That's got to be like a set up job if you can stomach that kind of
No,
shit.
like I'm behind the scenes doing all the stuff. Like the pastor.
I'm just gonna say this, man.
You just want to
You can't take back what you see. And there's things in your life you don't want to see. And,
Seeing a dead body would be different than seeing how that person died, right?
No.
No, dude,
No?
you're a mortician.
Like you're not walking in the
You're the
crime
one
scene.
that makes it
imagination,
presentable,
bro.
bro. If someone gets shot in the
Yeah, I
chest, you're the
know.
one who's
Yeah.
gotta like
Put it back together.
put the human. What is
No,
it when
the
you stuff
medical
the
examiner
animals?
would do all that.
Bro,
The
no,
medical
that's what
examiners
the
would be cutting
mortician
them open and then sewing them back up where they do all the
for the
exams.
autopsy. The mortician.
Makes
Dresses
him
him up.
look like a
Like a-
human
Yeah.
again for the funeral.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and
that's
stuff him
right.
full of embalming
Like
fluid.
a
and,
dude
You
like,
think of like
plug
an
in the head,
autopsy.
They gotta fill that
and-
hole.
and a lot of times they'll put like wax on the
They do.
face.
Bro,
Bro, no,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
there is
So-
a plug, and it's a
Got the
huge
hot
plug
wax?
on Reddit. Okay, on Reddit, somebody was a mortician, and they posted that there's a huge like glass butt plug, and it's a cork that they put in your body when you die to keep your guts from coming out, like the
Yeah,
stuff
guts
inside of
and
you
farts
from
and-
coming
yeah.
out. And
Farts.
it's like
You
it-
lose
it-
a little bit. Yeah, your body's gonna let go of a bunch of gases.
dude, it
Like
did
shit
not
or
look
something.
like something that
So
would ever go in
supposedly-
a
Whoa,
live
whoa,
person.
whoa, 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 whoa! Hold up.
Look, I'm
this
telling you.
this changes the game on things.
I'm telling
So
you.
you're telling me if I, as a you know,
Every
American,
single casket
if
that
I
you've gone
die,
to-
like when I put someone in the ground, like you know, if I die and they put a headstone in front of me and put me in the ground like normal
mortician.
burial,
I'm gonna get
have
flagged for
a
looking at
glass rod.
Look,
shoved up my ass
That's exactly where I
for
saw
all
it. It's
of
on Reddit.
eternity.
Of course
That
it's
is
Reddit.
not happening.
Hey, that's why I got on
You
the
can
news,
do
bro.
it.
You can't
You're
let
always
that
getting
got me on
fucked.
the news.
No, bro, you cannot let that happen to my
It's a
dead
picture,
body.
you gotta click it.
That's
Oh, I guess
it's
not.
funny.
Where's the link? Oh my god, no.
Cremate me and roll me up in a shitload
That's what
of
that's what
blunts
someone said. They said
and
cremation.
smoke
It is.
me
Look
at my
look,
funeral.
look,
What's wrong with
what?
It goes up and then they screw it on. Look, bro.
Whoa.
That's literally what what it is.
That's intense, guys.
That's
And
shoved up your
gals.
ass for all of eternity.
Here, look, hold up.
If you go on to Reddit and just search Reddit, no, we don't need to show this. It's on YouTube. You can't show this kind of shit. I don't think.
Oh,
If you just Google,
Do you want to
I
be
googled
buried in
butt
a
plug they use
casket
on
now?
dead bodies. Exactly that.
Mortician-
First thing that shows up for
mortician
Reddit,
butt plug.
you'll find it. That's fucking.
I'm just
weird.
gonna say,
Is that glass?
R.I.P.
That looks like hard plastic.
It's made of like a. I don't know
that's
what
not
they were saying
glass.
that it was glass. So they were saying that it was like revenge for every like.
we went to a strange place.
What was it like a homophobic like person? He's like literally every person who you've seen who like hated fags has this in them when they
Oh,
die.
yeah. Start doing this
That's just like damn.
Well,
Some, like with the top comments like cremation it is.
Yup.
this day in history.
Yeah.
Really, like
Okay, well today we're gonna end it on
this
this
duh
day
history.
in history.
Something a little fun for like what happened in our past. So 1964, Johnson signs the Civil Rights Act. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty fucking big deal. Cool. That's it. We could talk about it more, but like y'all seem to go. So
Yeah, civil rights. Everyone's normal.
we know
We're
what
all
we know what we
humans.
got from that, even though it's being fucking overturned right now.
Everybody
Back
got
to the
taught
feud.
something they should have known.
Yeah, that's wow. That's
Treat
beautiful.
people with
Yeah.
integrity.
Everybody had to get taught
Respect.
something you should have known.
That was like common sense to me. That's a person. He could talk. He can have a conversation. He could feel. He could love. He could do everything you can do. He's just different colors.
Darker,
That's
lighter.
fucking retarded.
Whichever way
I
you
think-
want
I
to look
think-
at it. you know.
I think that's something you should have been born with. And
It is something, you know. It is something that you are born with. It's something that you're kind of taught, like to either
But
forget
you
or.
can't choose and change that. It's not like getting a tattoo. It's not like,
But-
picking a favorite football team. It's not
But
like that. It's
racist like comedy and jokes is fucking hilarious.
Everything should be joked about,
Hilarious.
especially that kind of shit.
I think even that
censoring
shit needs to
comedy,
be
yeah, that,
Yeah.
so you can like.
Speech even. I want an
Yeah,
openly.
like, don't
I want an
censor
open
my
racist.
speech.
I don't want a closeted racist.
I hate.
I want
race.
that dude to be able to say racist shit out in the fucking open. That
Yeah,
way
I know
he's
you're
there.
racist now.
Yeah,
What's
I know,
up with it?
motherfucker. I'm not gonna hang out with you.
I just feel like people who have racism are just haters. They just have a lot of hate in their
Oh yeah,
life.
they're ignorant as fuck.
They just hate on people because they're just very bored.
Because you can't
jealousy.
I think it's funny.
What?
Like, I find racism fucking hilarious.
Man, I think it's horrible.
The only part of racism I find hilarious is like the bad, like the good stereotypes.
All
Like people
of
get
it.
upset, like I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, if it's a good stereotype, what's so fucking wrong with that? Like,
No, man.
if in any race, think about it. You know what the fuck I'm alluding
Because,
to.
man, you think about it. How many people have you met in your life that you would thought would be like that, but are not like that?
In negative aspects, sure, from like hearing a bunch of bullshit growing up or whatnot. But like, there are some positive. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Somebody get that.
It hit home, guys. But I'm just saying, that's just the way it is. And I think people should just realize that if you really broke it down like that in a thought, you'd be like, still a person.
Yeah, well, it's just
People make mistakes. People say stupid shit. You still shouldn't. Get over it.
That's not in that nature versus nurture argument. That would be a nurture thing. Racism to me is pure nurture. You're not born a fucking racist. You're taught to
You
be.
gotta
Yeah.
be taught that.
100%.
If you were taught that, you heard it forever and you heard it so many times in your life that you just think that that's the norm. I understand where you come from, but if you choose to be just because you think it's the in thing, and you think it's fun, and you think it's like just because you are a majority and they are a minority, if you're in a certain place, it may be vice versa, white or black or whatever. I've seen it both ways. You know what I'm saying? White person in a very outnumbered.
I know a
You
neighborhood
know,
that, like,
very opposite.
Yeah.
if any white people go there, everyone's like, "Hey, man, what are you doing here? You should probably like
They're gonna
turn
check you.
around. Like, you should turn around and like leave, bro." There's a lot of people, older people and just nicer people that know what the fuck's gonna happen. They're all gonna get yanked out their car and beaten, robbed just for being there.
Well, point is that,
That can happen in a lot of that happens
yeah,
on both sides.
Both sides,
Yeah,
both
both
ways.
sides. Yeah.
definitely. But I think that the point is that people should understand that.
And that's
Check
yeah,
yourself.
that you
You
should
know where you
check
should and shouldn't
yourself,
be. You know where you
and
should and shouldn't
understand that, like. But that's a problem. Like, people should just be normal, and people should just let that go, but they can't.
Yeah.
Because they were taught wrong, like we were saying earlier. So it's in their mind, and they're
Yeah,
whatever. It's
I can
everywhere.
I can understand and be pitiful for like someone that was like raised to be racist. But like,
'Cause
if
if
you become
Like
racist
you have like a
at
bad
40,
experience.
well,
and,
no,
like,
no.
Well, if you get a group of redneck white guys and you go and you take them and you put like two black guys and they hang out
they're
in
gonna
the
be like, oh,
woods,
you're cool, man.
and then
Fuck
they're
you, bro.
cool if they are those kind of people. But how many people eventually will be like a problem? You see, I see it all the time, but it's
Yeah.
it's like because they
There's
feel like
always
they gotta
something.
people feel like they gotta group up.
It's
Or some
tribal.
stupidity
It's
shit.
our
team
mentality.
it's a
Yeah,
tribal
it's our
mentality.
tribal mentality.
But it's like,
some
what's
ape
the
shit.
point? You're the same
It's
thing.
literal
my
ape
team,
shit.
my team
Dumbass.
versus your team, because my team is the two guys that look like me. Your team's the two guys that look like you. It's that tribal team
It's a weird survival
mentality.
thing that's left over from.
That's the
that.
dumbest shit in the world. I
Yeah.
think that like people should realize that that's still a person. How many people are mixed? You probably
We
are
are
not
mixed.
even.
But
you
it's
probably
getting
are not
better.
the purest, like whatever you think you
None
are.
of us
Oh,
are
nobody's
pure.
shit
We're
doesn't
all
stink.
fucking mutts.
Yo,
All of us.
So-
There's no thoroughbreds left.
Thoroughbreds. We don't have to be thoroughbreds. I think I'm great just the way I am. I had a mixed puppy and it was awesome. I love that.
all
mixed
my
dog.
dogs.
Dude, I don't think you had to be purebred to be the best.
No,
know what I'm saying?
get off that bougie shit.
Yeah, what's the point?
that bougie shit. Well,
have
on
said
that
it better
bougie
myself.
note, guys, it's been fun.
It has been
It's always a
fun.
pleasure.
I'm sorry we just chit chat and ran on about wild stuff, but hey, when we're coming up, we're also going to be talking to.
Next
Oh yeah,
week.
Mayor of Tomball.
That's
Next
right. We're
week,
gonna be
maybe
speaking
week
to the
after.
mayor.
We gotta reconfirm timing, but it will be coming.
Yeah.
Yes,
And we're going to
do
be
that.
coming up. So, any questions you have
Stay
or
tuned.
want to ask the mayor of Tomball, Miss Fagan, please send it in and like us on Facebook, follow us,
The page.
subscribe, do whatever. Get on there. We're going to be posting, so you can be adding and commenting and liking and sharing and doing your thing. So,
We will
It'd
respond.
be nice to
back,
have
yes.
like community feedback.
Yeah.
oh yeah, community
Yeah,
feedback. Maybe an idea or something you want her to ask or something to answer, and we'll bring it up to her and see if it's something that we
It's
can go over.
palpable.
And
Yeah.
it's palpable. Nothing retarded, only serious inquiries only. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
because I don't want people to be just commenting on ridiculousness. You know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask my mayor something crazy and out there.
no.
Obviously, these questions are going to be vetted through.
Yeah.
We're gonna propose like let her read or
Right.
instead
Yeah.
of approve.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just blind say
Get her
so,
comfort level exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, be like, which ones are you comfortable like with? Okay.
So you're married? How about no?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
no,
like
to
certain
that.
she doesn't want to talk
But,
about something personal.
We hope to. We're not actually going to do it in a place like this.
We're
We're
gonna be
actually gonna do
mobile.
it- We're going to be mobile. That's right. We're going to be actually at her restaurant over here off 2920 in Tomball, 403.
Yep.
If you've eaten there, I'm telling you right now, it's like
Uh-huh.
taco trucks that are all in the parking lot. It's like very.
I'm saving the
Different
first time I
food.
eat there for actually when we
There was
when we go
It's
back.
gonna be my
a real
first time
famous,
too.
like seafood.
Oh well,
truck
I'm going to tell you
there.
right
There
now.
was-
Dude,
The
there,
quesadilla
buddy.
is amazing. The quesadilla is the brisket
Quesadilla.
quesadilla. There's a brisket quesadilla, and it's
I love how you white people say that word.
brisket
Brisket?
quesadilla.
Yeah,
Quesadilla?
brisket.
Quesadilla?
Brisket is the word that I'm referring to. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Well, all right, guys.
So
Well, make
quesadilla?
sure you send it in. Make sure you subscribe, join, and do all that good nonsense. And
YouTube
then make
and our Facebook page.
Yeah,
Waxing
make
poetically
sure.
about nothing. Anyway, thanks,
for
guys.
sure.
On that
Brisket!